Welcome back. Another fine mini trucking Sunday. This Sunday, plans are going to try to get this front end done. Been working a lot with the passenger side, getting all the suspension geometry figured out, and then having to narrow up the rack and pinion. So just got to do with a little steering on this side, but I'm going to try to tackle the driver's side today, get it buttoned up. Had Jake order up some 1-inch chromoly, so going to get on building our truss design in the front end here. Over here on the passenger side, I've kind of mocked up a bag mount of sorts. Kind of mocked up what I'm planning on doing here. It's kind of odd looking, but just to say it doesn't get the job done. As you can see, we had to move the jig outside for a hot minute while I was gone. Got a little wet, but that's no biggie. So I've got an idea of what I want to do with the upper bag mounts mocked up over here on the passenger side. As you can see, we're going to try to do like a 2-in-1 tab with the bag gusset and one of our upper control arm tabs. Got a couple of truss tubes in here, got a backing plate. As far as I can tell, it's the best I can come up with. Rack and pinion's barely going to fit, but hey, it fits. This is all just out of mild steel for now, so what I'm going to do is knock all this out, replace it with our 1-inch chromoly that we got in the other day, and go from there. So that is the plan / goal for today. Apparently I'm going to be doing it alone. Can't find Jake. Where is Jake? Jake! 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 I feel like Denzel on Training Day. Jake! Turns out Jake's not here, so here we go. So I got the driver's side tacked up. Pretty happy so far. I'm gonna be dealing with this steering pretty quick. Back here I got a shock envisioned at some point, and I see that our steering's gonna have to come out and through over to the steering column. Kind of worried about that, so probably hold off on doing all that till we get the shocks figured out up front. I would do that now, but as you can see, there's no wheels and tires, no front end parts to this thing. Can't find them. They're somewhere in the shop, but had no luck finding them. So I'm just gonna move on to the back end. I've got the roll cage from the funny car cage forward fitting the body pretty good. From that point back, it's pretty open to whatever I want to do, since it doesn't have to fit the body. There's no package tray, rear window, deck lid, nothing like that to worry about. So I think the plan at this point, since I can't keep going on the front end, is I'm going to pull the body off and get going on some of the tube work back there. Now the body on this thing's light enough. Me and Jake should just be able to pick it up. If I can just find him. Jake! Jake! Up there. Jake! Jake! Jake? Still no Jake, so I'll just grab the forklift, pick it up off there, set it outside for the time being. Big in the way, smaller tire next time. Jake, help me! I'm digging out the back halves coming here. Got our main rails in, got these upper tubes, one cross member, couple diagonals. We'll get my back bars fit up tomorrow. Probably try to get some more 1-inch Z's put in there to kind of get a feel for how it's all going to come together. I'm leaving some things open to interpretation right now. I wanted to take this bar and basically come out to the middle of the bend here with it, just for some aesthetics, because I'll probably run one of my 1-inch Z's off of that. I'm leaving this open though, because I'm probably going to try to put a sway bar there. I can go back in and actually cut a piece of the frame out, pass the tube through it, weld it in, put my sway bar in. Just a lot of things we don't know yet on this, because putting it on air, it's kind of, no, I'm not going to say it hasn't been done, but it's not commonly done. So trying to fit 2 airbags in there along with, you know, sway bar and everything else we got to do, it's just going to be a learning curve, needless to say. But we'll take it one piece at a time and try to figure it out. Look who it is. Couldn't work on the front end, so I decided to work on the back end. So Jake's here. What do you think, Jake?
It's starting to look like something.
We're like a pro mod now, huh?
Kind of.
Do you think this qualifies as a pro mod, or are we just like a
I don't know. You've called it a pro mod the whole time.
I just like calling it a pro mod, telling everyone I got a pro mod in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't necessarily say I agree with the word pro mod, but sure.
Well, that's the debate. Is I've heard from some guys that the fact that you do a full tube chassis, it's a pro mod, especially like if you run the middle spine bars, like a center console bar in here. So that makes it a pro mod. Some people go, no, you got to have an altered wheelbase with the chassis to be a pro mod. And then some people say it's got to have a fiberglass body on it to be a pro mod.
I like to call it a hopeful, fast piece of shit.
I mean, is it really a piece of shit at this point? I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Right now, it's a piece of shit.
Well, we got those. That makes it pro mod.
Does that make it a pro mod? Having big slits? I don't think that makes it a pro mod.
It don't hurt, Jake.
What if you call that pro street? Even though there's not tread on the tires.
No, there ain't no cheater slicks back there. Those are real deal.
Real deal, Holyfield.
So at this point, what do we need?
We need the rear end.
Yeah, we need the rear end ordered. I need my front wheels back.
Yep.
And some more spindles again.
We need parachutes because it looks fast sitting here on the frame table.
Yep. Probably get the rear end under it. Maybe start working on some steering eventually.
Hey, when are you going to put your halo over here for when you ride with me?
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I mean,
you don't want to be safe?
First off, most of it's going to be me driving you around.
I'm not a rider, Kyle. I'm not a rider.
Yeah. You'll have to get used to that. We got 1 year till drag week. It just happened.
The Rocky Mountain? Is that what we're doing?
No, I don't know. We'll do one of them.
The Rocky Mountain one's around here.
Do some kind of drag. Do you think it's around the Rocky Mountains?
Hey, I think we had that same goal last year to go this year.
I know.
We're a little bit behind.
Stuff happens, though.
You live 3 hours away.
Well, hopefully we get this thing a roller. I might be able to spend a bit more time on it at home. Nope.
What'd you do with the body?
What's happening? It's out there.
That way.
That way. South.
South. On the new concrete.
Doing a good job holding that concrete down. Yeah, not a bad weekend in the shop. Wanted to do the front end, but I guess every failed plan has a silver lining, and this is our silver lining for the weekend.
I feel like there's quite a bit of progress.
A lot of progress, a lot to go, but yeah, it's just a lot of tubing. We'll eventually come back, and once we get the 4-link set and the rear end actually in place, probably run some more tubes from like the shoulder bar back to that big tie-in tube on both sides. We might put a W in the top there. Just keep going on it. No real set in stone plan here. We're just kind of making it work as we go.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. So hopefully we'll get a 4-link in it pretty soon. Get the rear end hung. Get the front end finished up where this thing will be a roller. And I don't know. At that point, I may take the thing home. I may come down here more often. I may move back down here just to finish the Blazer. You never know.
I'm a fan of that.
But,
we're gonna figure out bag mounts in the rear too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It's going to be a pain in the ass because it's just you've got the 10 pounds in a 5-pound bag. We actually have about 15 pounds we got to fit in this 5-pound bag. So I mean, we got to mount compressors and an air tank, and there's all kinds of stuff back here we got to do.
Yeah, but you can have compressors in the dash per se. You really need to have it back here. I mean, there's all kinds of. It's a Blazer. I mean, tubs, air tank. I mean, we got all kinds of room. I'm not too worried about that. I'll find the bag to stuff this shit in.
We also got to put the fuel tank back there because I don't want it up front. But yeah, Brandon Lewis helped us out a little bit, give us a set of wheelie bars to mock off with. So thank you, Brandon. And I just thank all the sponsors.
Garage Gear, Last Resort, and X-Power Racing.
X-Power Racing.
Appreciate you,
and,
motherfuckers.
Appreciate you for watching. Tune in next time, I guess. We'll keep going.
Well, that's all we can do.
That's all we can do is keep
We've
going.
sat idle for too long. We can't do that anymore.
Yep.
We got to keep on keeping on.
Yep, we know. Progress isn't nearly fast enough, but life
Be
sucks.
patient. It's coming.
Life sucks. Life gets in the way. But
And Kyle's about to get into T-ball.
now
Don't you cut that out.
that'll be it.
Because you know what's happening.
That'll be after the beep, and then it'll be all the extras. This will all go in the end.
Candace, T-ball. Both boys want to play T-ball. We probably shouldn't have this on here talking about this.
Look who's there.
I made it.
No, hopefully we'll be making passes in it pretty soon. I can just envision it.
Well, they got a long road ahead.
Letting off that button we talked about on the steering wheel.
There's 2 buttons.
Both of them on the steering
Button,
wheel.
bump, bump, bump.
I'm not gonna get my go baby go button.
Well, you're gonna be sitting on the passenger side, so I'll give you some buttons over there to push.
You keep saying this. We got to start working on all of our drag racing terminology.
Well, that comes with time.
Yeah.
We're not actual drag racers yet, so we don't need to worry about it too much.